Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're here at the old farm. I think we're just gonna call it the old farm from now on. We've got our sheep. We've got them fed grass currently. We are on seasons here. There's forecast for snow today. I haven't seen any yet, so I don't know what's going on there. We do need to discuss something about the sheep, though. In the help menu, let me see if I can find it here. Let's see, seasons. Here we are. Hay, go down to hay, straw, and grass. Let's see, grass bales will gradually rot and disappear after 2 days, no matter where they are placed. So this is an issue. I'm going to try to keep the sheep fed here with the grass that I currently have, because I currently have grass bales in here. These will be no more soon. But from now on, what we're going to do, we're going to feed the sheep hay instead of grass. We're not even going to bother with grass anymore. Grass will no longer be a thing. When you go to animals, you can see over here I've got about 11,000 liters of grass. Hopefully we can feed them that, for the next little bit, at least for the next day or so. But the problem is you can't store grass bales. But you can store hay bales, and you can feed them both hay and grass. So we will now, from now on, we will have to feed them hay, which means we will have to run a tedder over everything we mow. So when I mow with this, I know it puts out windrows. We will just have to ted those windrows and then roll them back up again. I think we've got a windrow somewhere. Yeah, there it is down there. But anyway, we can store the hay bales. But you can't store grass bales. So I guess that's just part of seasons. So that's what we're going to be doing with sheep. Let's see what all we got going on. Got these tractors parked. Don't really need them. This is our logging area. I think we cleaned up all of our logs, and you'll notice we've got about $384,000. So here we are. We're actually up north here with this equipment. We own field 33 and 34. I bought those last time. Field 35 here is right next door to 33. I would like to have this field at some point. The only problem is right now it is planted in potatoes, and we don't have any way to harvest potatoes. Yeah, and it looks like it was just planted. So we won't be focusing on that field. We'll take a look at the other fields around it. Looks like 32 was just planted in canola. So we might head down there. Field 39 has actually not been planted with anything yet. So I'm going to hold off on field 39. Looks like it was just cultivated. Let's grab our truck and head back down that way. When we purchase the adjoining fields, especially like you have these clusters, I mean all of these fields on this map are clustered. Let me get it to where you can kind of see the map a little bit. It's kind of hard to do here. Put it over in this dark area. There we go. Now we can see the map. All the fields are kind of clustered together in some form or fashion. I mean, you take where we're at right now, 35, 36, 37, 38. Those are begging to be plowed together. And I don't think there's any fences up in between these fields, at least not right here. There are some trees, so we'll have to clean the trees up. But other than that, these fields were meant to be plowed together. So once we buy the adjoining fields, like say right here, when we buy field 39, we already own 34, so once we buy 39, we can cut these trees down, clean this up, and plow these together. So we'll keep an eye on what they plant there. I'm going to head back down here to, where did I say, 32? So we'll back it up here. Surprised this thing don't have a backup beeper, Really needs one. Alright, so we're going to head down here. Now, since we own 34 and 33, technically we could go ahead and plow this up. But we may go ahead and start working on these trees here. Just to get in preparation for that. So, let's see, field 32. Where's the sign at for that? Is it at the other end of the field? No, I see it. It's way down here. So we could buy field 32, and it's got canola in it, so that's good. Hopefully we can run a mission on it, though, for fertilization before we do anything. Shut our engine off and see if they've got a job available. Yeah, they got a FERT mission on it. Wait a minute, that says for slurry though. I know this thing's planted, isn't it? We're at field 32. Growth is growing. Fruit types. Canola. I don't know. Maybe they're going to run... Maybe they're going to... Maybe he wants to FERT just with that stuff. I don't know. We'll go ahead and do it. Wow, the job doesn't really pay that much, does it? $983? Well, you know what? I saw a tractor that I want to use that I haven't used in a while. Or don't use, you know, as often as I'd like. Come on, give it back. Give me the tractor. Give me the tractor. There it is. The Deutz-Fahr. I hadn't used that thing since 15, I don't think. I don't know. It's been a while. I might have run a mission somewhere else with it, but I don't use it that often anymore. And this was the tractor that I started out on, so... It will always have a special place in my heart. No, not really. But anyway, we'll work with it anyway. Let's turn that on. Go ahead and get this thing fertilized. I'm on my cruise control. And turn around and see what I'm doing here. We'll get this thing fertilized and then we'll buy it, because I don't think it costs that much. I didn't really look at the price. The price will change though once we do this missions, because we'll earn some of his loyalty, and maybe we'll get a better deal on it. But yeah, we could plow these two together definitely. It's not a very big area, it's just a little small field, so it shouldn't cost too much. But at least it's got canola already planted in it. I really don't want to buy a field unless it's got something planted in it, something that we can use, and preferably a cash crop if we can work it out that way. So yeah, I got seasons running here, and we'll buy this field, and I don't think we've planted the other field. No, we hadn't planted the other field, so I guess we'll go ahead and maybe plow up to the edge of it and plant canola on those other fields. Come on, little Deutz-Fahr. Pull that field. Pretty nasty, all that liquid poop. I will say, when they put that chicken fertilizer, that chicken poop on the fields around here, whew, whole town stinks when you do that stuff. Come on. Get this. I have to come back and get that last little blip there, but if I got maybe one more pass on this side, I'm gonna try to finish it off here. Should be getting close. A little area back on the side there. So yeah, once we own this field, we can cut all these little birch trees around it. Come on, stay done. Yay. Oh, we didn't even get a time bonus on that. That's the first time I have never got a time bonus. So 983. That's part of seasons though. That's okay. This is not actually the easy, normal, hard, setting. This is actually part of seasons. You don't get as much on there, and we should have earned a little bit of loyalty with this guy. Yeah, we did. 49,000, really? For this small field? Huh. Well, we'll go ahead and buy it, I guess. We're not really in with him that well as much as I'd like, but we've got a lot of logging to do, so we make money off of that and we'll be okay. We'll go ahead and buy it. So we own that one. Go ahead and unload my gear here. Stump grinder. Park it over here for right now. A lot of trees around here to get cut. And like I said, eventually we'll own these other fields. I don't think there's any other fields over here that have anything planted in them. I'll look and double check and see. Oh yeah, most of these are cultivated. This is the potatoes right there. So as soon as these fields get planted, like 39, 31, 30, 29, all these around here, maybe some of these here too. As soon as they get planted, I'll check on them and see what they got, and we might come back to them. What's in these other fields? 4 is barley, 11 is barley. What else is growing? Anything green is growing, so no more up north. There's got some down south. What's down here? 60, 59, and 70. Those are sugar beets. Can't get those. And 59 is barley, so not a whole lot of cash crops growing right now. But there are plenty cultivated. All this blue is cultivated, so we'll see what they plant there, and maybe we'll buy some more. Need to wash this thing. That's another thing. We gotta clean our equipment. Gotta keep it clean, otherwise it'll affect the maintenance on them. Alright. Now let me go shut this truck off. Alright, so we can cut starting from here. We can cut this tree. Cut this one down. Because technically, I mean, we do own this now. It's right beside the road, but we own this field now, and everything up to the road is the property, so go ahead and get this one cut. I'm not going to crouch. This is pretty low to the ground here already, so this is a funny looking birch. It's really black and white. You know what? That might not be a birch. I don't know. It looks like a birch. Get it all trimmed up here. Oh, this one's a little different. I don't know. Maybe it's because it doesn't have leaves on it. Maybe that's why. Maybe it just looks weird. It is a little bit bigger than most of the normal birches. This is more like the size of an oak tree. I don't know what kind this is. Wonder, no, I don't think it's an oak tree. Oak trees don't have this white, little bit of stuff on them. The bark. Unless it looks like this because of the Seasons mod. I don't think it would though, but it does kind of resemble a the size of it resembles an oak tree. I don't know. Oh well, whatever it is, it's getting cut down and sold, so I think I'm going to have to cut one of the bottom limbs off of this first. Yeah, the limbs are just so big on it for it to be a birch tree, you know? Whoops. That'll work. Now this is probably going to fall down with me. Don't try this at home, kids. This is not in no way an actual simulation of how this is supposed to work. Yeah, there goes the tree. Looks like I need to cut that one there. Maybe. See if I can get my trigger on it just right, the way I want it. That'll work. And down she goes. Alright, now I can get these other limbs. Alright. Got a few more limbs to trim up here. Alright, now I just gotta trim it up. Let's see, it's 11:43 in the morning and there's still a forecast for snow, but the skies are clear. Maybe that's the snow back that way building up. I'd like to get this, at least this one tree done before the snow hits, maybe. Okay. And let's see what else is holding this thing up. I think this one here is holding it up. Yeah, maybe this one. Alright, you can definitely hear my heat running in the background. I'm glad I got that heat. I'm glad I got the heat, and I'm glad I've got the heat in the winter and the AC in the summer. Very, very thankful for that. Keeps it just right in here. Alright, one more to go here. And you know what, I might can leave that last one. As long as I've got all the others cut off. There's one I didn't get right there. Okay, we'll cut this. Alright. So we are ready to go here. Oh, that thing's moving. Okay, where's my crawler track thing? So we've got that, this tree, all the trees basically around this field on this side of the road we can cut. The trees in between 34 and 33, we can cut all those. I'm really curious to see what they're going to plant over here. That's what I'm going to look for. You know what? We could plant whatever we want over here. If we do the mission. Get a mission with the right cedar. Don't want that cedar. Maybe that one. Is that a good one? I don't know. What are the cedars? Where's my cedars at? There they are. Yeah, that one does soybeans. That's more of a corn planter though, so maybe not that one. It does soybeans though. We could, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't let you do it. Wonder what that one. We could probably plant it with that one. Let's start it and see what it'll let us do. Just out of curiosity here. Yeah. See, it wants us to plant barley. We can't plant barley. Oh, you know what though? Alright, I'm going to intentionally fail this mission. Here we go. I'm going to intentionally fail this mission. Let me let this run through real quick. We might not be able to plant the cash crops right now. course, canola's planted, but mission failed. Yeah, I know. Let me go. What? Oh man, what's the button? There we go. Oh yeah. See, we can't plant soybeans right now. So even if we wanted to, we couldn't. Actually, we can't plant anything right now. So we might as well wait. I wonder why there's missions to do it then. The soil temperature is too cold. You can't plant it. I mean, it won't produce. It'll wither if we try to plant it when the ground temperature is blue like that. So we might wait another day. Looks like it's definitely going to warm up tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days. So I'm wondering if we should wait until like Sunday or Monday to plant, because it'll still be spring then. I'm just worried about the crop moisture and the soil temperature. It looks like it'll be warmer then, so I may wait till Sunday or Monday to plant. That's probably what all these other farmers are waiting on too, I would imagine. Maybe the ground is just too cold, and with the forecast the way it is, so we may have just bought a field that's not going to make it. It's got the canola. Oh well, it'll be better than buying a field with nothing in it. Maybe it'll make, and we can harvest it early or something. Alright guys, well this is seasons on the old farm. Whoop, that's a fence. Won't try to clean this up without making too big of a mess. You know what? I need to bring my log trailer down here. What am I going to put them in? Nothing right now because I don't have my log trailer. So I got to go get my log trailer and put these trees in there. I'm going to work on this off, I think off recording a little bit. May come back and do some mowing and some tedding once the grass grows. But it's definitely different here on seasons. You can't. You have to kind of plan ahead and around things. Can't just pick up random jobs and do them. So we'll come back and work on something next time. Until then, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We will see you guys later.